Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Annalise, and for today's YouTube video I am going to be doing my March TBR based on what I picked out from my TBR jar. I'm so excited for this video because I've never done a TBR based on what I picked from my TBR jar, and I see these videos all the time and they're so fun to watch because you never know what you're gonna pick. And so I'm so excited to see what books I'm going to be reading for the month of March. I'm going to be picking 7 prompts for March. I had to think about that because I haven't been reading that much, but I think it's just because I'm trying to figure out school, work, but I feel because it's March and I have that good long break, that week break, I think I could read more books. So I'm going to be doing 7 prompts, 7 books. Okay, we are going to pick out our first prompt. Colorful cover. Our second prompt. Sports romance. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite book tropes, I guess. Sports romance. So I'm excited for this one. Okay, our third prompt. Favorite author. Okay, I'm excited about that one. I'm excited for all of them. I'm so excited for any prompt, to be honest. But yeah. Lowest rated on Goodreads. Okay, so I have to check for this one, but okay. I'm not gonna think too much about it, but now picking for my 5th prompt. Oh. I can't pick it up. Random letter generator. That's gonna be fun. Okay, now I'm picking for my 6th prompt. Highest rated on Goodreads. Okay, that should be interesting too. I think I have a feeling on which book has the highest rating. For my 7th and final prompt, continue a series. Okay, that one should be interesting because I think I legit have 20 series I'm in the middle of. Okay, that's fine. I'm excited for that one. We're going to be thinking about what books I'm going to be picking based off these prompts. So for the first one we picked was colorful cover. Based on my physical TBR, I don't really have a lot of colorful books on there. I have Too Hot to Handle by Tessa Bailey, One Day in December by Josie Silver, which I'm not gonna pick just because I want to read it in December. My sister actually got me that for Christmas. Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy. Swift and Saddle by Layla Sage is pretty colorful. The Long Game by Elena Armis, and Next of Kin by Hannah Bowman Young. And I'm not gonna be picking any of those books because I really want to read Funny Story by Emily Henry. And I feel it's finally time to actually read it because it's March. I have a good long break. The paperback just came out and I have to order it. I'm so excited because I've been wanting to read it, but I didn't want to get the hardcover, so I had to wait for a year for the paperback to come out, and it finally came out, so I'm so excited to be putting that on my March TBR. Now we are going to be picking for the second TBR. I don't remember the order, so I'm just going to be picking based off the papers here. Sports romance. Okay. I have a lot of sports romance on my TBR. I want to pick Promise Me Not. I just don't know. I just don't know if I should just read happy, cute books for the month of March. You know? But should I put it on my TBR anyways? I miss her writing. So I I might. I think I'm going to do Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy because I've been so excited to read this, and I know Cam's book comes out I think in June, and I love Cam. I love Mason. This is Mason's book, and I feel like it'll be a really good book to read because I'm so excited for it. I just don't know if it'll be good for March, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll put it on my TBR and see if we'll read it. So now we are going to be picking a book based off a random letter generator. Oh, okay. You guys, we got T. Okay. I have a lot of books on my TBR that start with the, so that counts. On my physical TBR, I have The Long Game by Elena Armas, and I've been wanting to read this book. So I'm thinking about doing this one, but I also have a couple other books, like The Ex-Vow, which I actually really want to read because Sarah Caroli said that she absolutely loved that book and she rated it a 5 stars. And I feel like it fits March. You know, they're at a wedding. I'm pretty sure like it's second chance romance, and I feel like it fits. But then I have The Long Game, and I've been really loving Elena Armas' writing. I read The American Roommate Experiment a couple months ago, and I absolutely loved it. So I think I'm going to go with The Long Game by Elena Armas. This next prompt, I'm going to be picking a book by a favorite author. I think I'm going to go with a book by Elsie Silver because this book has been on my TBR for a while, and I've been really wanting to read it, and I feel like I'm in a cowboy romance mood. So I'm going to go with The Photo Finish by Elsie Silver from the Gold Rush Rants series. For the next prompt, we are going to be choosing for lowest rated on Goodreads. Now this one I have to check because I literally don't know what's the lowest rated. Based off Goodreads, the lowest rated book on my TBR is Next of Kin by Hannah Bowman Young. I'm so surprised because I love Out on a Limb. So I'm surprised that this one's the lowest rated. But I also been really wanting to read this book, so I'm not mad at it. And now we are going to be picking the highest rated book on Goodreads. So far what's winning is The Ex-Vows. So I think I'm going to go with that one just because I mentioned it already, and I feel like I would really enjoy it for the month of March. So I'm going to go with The Ex-Vows, and I think that one's by Jessica Joyce. Continue a series. Now this one's going to take me all day. Also really want to read Swift and Saddled because the third book just came out, I believe, and I've been really wanting to read that one. And I did mention I was in a cowboy romance mood, and I'm trying to read the books on my physical TBR. So technically this is a win-win, you know? So I'm going to put Swift and Saddled by Layla Sage on my TBR. So now I'm going to be talking about the books that I picked. And for the first prompt we got was a colorful book cover. And I picked Funny Story by Emily Henry. And I'm so excited to read this because it's just going to fit the vibe. It's just going to fit the vibe. And it's getting warm outside. And I feel like this is such a summer book. But I could read it in spring and it'll still fit, you know? For the second book, we picked a sports romance, and for that one I picked Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy. And like I said, super nervous to read this book. I know I'm gonna go through it with this book, okay? I went through it with Say You Swear and side-eyeing it. And I absolutely loved Say You Swear, and I feel like I'm gonna love this one, gonna put me through it. And March is supposed to be just like a fun break month, so we'll see. We'll see if we get to read this, but I'm super excited to have it on my TBR. For the third prompt we picked was lowest rated on Goodreads, and that happened to be Next of Kin by Hannah Bowman Young. I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy this book. I think it might even be a 5-star read. I don't know. I don't know. This follows Chloe and Warren, and they're both trying to get custody of their siblings. So they're like, why not make us look better to the system, move in together, and just have a stable home and family for them so that we have better chances. Like, oh, come on. My older sister Heart is going to love this book. I picked the highest rated on my Goodreads, and that happened to be The Ex Vows, which I'm so excited for. Again, I picked like 5 books that I really wanted to read, and that happened to be the highest, and I'm super excited. That one is by Jessica Joyce. That one is a second chance romance. I think they are going to a wedding, and nobody knows that they break up, so they pretend to be together still. Love a good second chance romance, so I'm excited about that one. And I picked a random letter generator prompt, and for that one we got the letter T, and I ended up picking The Long Game by Elena Armis. I feel like T was such a good letter to get because there's most of my books on my TBR start with the in the title, so it's not even perfect. One is Enemies to Lovers. I'm pretty sure, okay, what's their name? Adeline and Cameron. Adeline, I think, is a sports agent, and Cameron is the coach of the little boys soccer team, and she goes to a small town, and they're like, you need to be the agent. I think she's the agent. She just goes to a small town to just like be somewhere different, have different scenery, and then she happens to like work with the soccer team, but her and Cameron don't have a good first meet, so that should be interesting. Favorite author, and for that one, I'm so excited for it. For that one, I picked The Photo Finish by Elsie Silver. Elsie Silver is one of my all-time favorite authors, and I love her cowboy romances. And I told myself I cannot read the Rose Hill series, which I'm so sad about because Tabby's book just came out, or is about to come out, and Wes, I'm super excited to read his book. But I told myself I can't read Rose Hill series until I finish the Gold Rush Ranch series. I know. But who knows? Maybe I just get wild eyes and read it. For the last prompt, we got continue a series. It was hard because I have a lot of books that are part of a series, and I haven't finished a lot of series, but out of all the books, I picked Swift and Saddle by Lila Sage, which I'm so excited for because I'm in such a cowboy romance mood, and I feel like, yeah, why not, you know? I think this one is a coworker. I'm pretty sure from last time I read it. Oh, okay, it's about Weston and Ada. Yes, Ada and Weston. Weston is, I think he's rebuilding a house, and now he needs a decorator to help with him, and I'm pretty sure his sister recommended Ada, and so now they're working together, but they had an interaction beforehand at the bar, and they didn't know they were going to be working together. I'm sold. I'm sold. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. I'm hoping I can read all of the books on my March TBR. I have high hopes though, because I've been wanting to read these books. I need to finish my physical TBR before I can buy more, but we'll see about that. I actually think a book just got delivered, so. But yeah, you guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.